this is Jordan.
And this is Job. You can catch our show, The Giraffe Express, every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m.
On our show, you'll be able to hear about sports and entertainment.
It's a sports show, but you can't really just call it that.
So log on every Wednesday. We'll be in Studio A.
Hey, come check us out. I promise this will be your new favorite show because we are The Giraffe Express.
Log on!
Jump in.
The closer you get to all three or something? Yeah.
Joe.
Hey, what's up, people?
Yo.
Thank you for joining us this week. As you know, I am Job Amadi. I'm joined here by my brother, my partner in crime, Jordan Amadi. And together...
I don't do crime.
You don't do crimes?
But together, though...
We're not doing crime, but we're doing fine. Okay.
Yeah.
But together, we form the Giraffe Express.
Ding!
Now the show Giraffe Express. We started as an animal podcast, a giraffe podcast, because we just love animals. Problem was nobody was listening, nobody was tuning in.
They wasn't vibing with us.
Got to switch the style up, man. Had to switch the style up.
Let them hate.
So what are we now? We're the sports podcast, we're this football podcast, we're these the giraffe gurus, if you might say, giraffe gurus. But you know what? We still love giraffes. So every week I hit them with the giraffe fact. Jordan, can I hit him with the giraffe fact?
Break him off something, Joe.
Now, a little known thing about giraffes. Do you know giraffes? Actually, a widely known thing. Giraffes are one of the most popular house pet in the world. Did you know that?
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a big ass house.
Over 500 million domesticated giraffes in the world. Did you know?
Well, I know we African as hell, so we used to have them little giraffes all over the place. But it's like, I didn't know. It's like, is it like some like night at the museum type stuff? They be popping off and just be running around.
Everybody looks on a giraffe. They're majestic creatures.
Matt Damon and popped it off with what is it? We bought a zoo.
We bought a zoo.
Hey.
But it's in our colloquial phrase, and we say, "Hey, they're fighting like giraffes and dogs." It's raining giraffes and dogs over here.
I hate when it rains giraffes.
I hate when it rains giraffes and dogs.
Yeah, that was like this weekend. There was a lot of flooding. It was raining giraffes.
That's why I said to myself, my boss, I said, "Man, it's raining giraffes and dogs out there."
He's like, "You African ass."
I said, "It is raining giraffes and dogs."
With the accent, it's like, I don't know if to congratulate you for having a great African accent or to shake my head.
It's not racist.
Nah, it's not racist.
I can do it.
Nah, it's like, hey, like I tell people when I make fun of Dad, he doesn't sound anything like that. But it's like, but I gotta sell the joke.
I gotta sell the joke. You gotta sell. You gotta commit fully. You gotta commit fully.
Hey, it's all in or out. Get it together, get lost.
For sure.
All right, bet, Joe. All right, let's go ahead and jump back into the sports thing.
Yeah, sports
thing. All right, Joe. Actually, no, let's talk about what have you been watching on TV lately? I ain't seen you in a little bit. You've been jet setting Joe of mine.
A little bit.
Jet setting Joe.
You know what I really watched this weekend?
What'd you watch?
I watched me some Castlevania on Netflix.
See, I don't ruin it for me.
I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm just gonna say I watched it.
Isn't it? It's not even. It's like a next generation Belmont, right? It's not even the one from like the Castlevania.
Yeah, I don't think Trevor is the protagonist in the series.
Is he like old as hell in that thing or something? Like it's like
in this. Yeah,
he's like, oh, it's like I'm the old wise Belmont.
But then it has Alucard, Dracula's son, who was the protagonist in Symphony of the Night, which is not just the best Castlevania game, one of the greatest video games of all time, is what my nerdy brother Kelvin told me this.
Hey.
My video game nerd, specific type of nerd. Yeah.
Knowledge.
But yeah, it was great. I've been watching it since the first season. I think it's really innovative.
Oh, how many seasons in it?
It's the fourth season. It's probably going to be the last one on Netflix.
Oh yeah, you know how Netflix does. It's like they bring you in. It's like you ain't gonna give up that $10 a month, man. No. It's like I got you and the fam. Come on, bro.
But this
it's
ends,
like pay $5 more. But
I say Castlevania is a Belmont story. This kind of ends Trevor Belmont's kind of story. And and they could have another one, but it's different generations of the Belmont family fighting vampires. Great video game, even better series. Series and better than the source material.
Okay.
Yeah, the anime is better than the source material.
I'm glad because I have been told many times by many people that I do trust, and you know me, I'm not like a movie snob or a TV snob, but I'm very particular.
Really snob to say that. It's mostly movie snob to say that.
I'm particular. I'm very particular. It's like, come on, Joe. There's stuff you watch. It's like I like it, but Jordan, I don't know if you don't vibe with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it took me till like the pandemic to watch Community.
Oh yeah.
And I like those first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
After that, it's like, nah.
Oh, no, it takes a real dive. It takes a nose dive. But that's when Dan Harmon.
Yeah, but
I keep forgetting that you were just not the biggest community
I don't get
guy.
3 years of the community college. It's like loser. I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you. I catch you.
Yeah, all right. It's like, how many seasons you gonna have at a community college? It's like, I thought you went to law school.
6 seasons in the movie.
It's like, nah, y'all should have. It should have been turned into university and then grad school. It's like, and y'all don't gotta change the name of the show. Just change. Let me see that y'all are good friends that are helping each other come up.
Yeah.
It's like if y'all still at a community college 6 seasons in, y'all all are terrible for each other.
Yes.
Terrible for each other. Terrible friends. You know, it's like, and
not enough studying in that study group.
Yeah. But I actually watched a movie the other night called Love and Monsters. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
I've seen the poster somewhere, like when I'm scrolling through something.
Maze Runner dude.
Yeah.
Like a young dude from Intern.
When I was coming back on the plane, I almost watched that. It looks good.
It was good.
Okay,
it was really good. Like I liked it. Okay. You know how?
And you see the guy on the movie poster, like I won't like this. I already don't like this. So you already didn't like it before you saw it. That means it's really good.
Yeah, it's like, you know, and then I saw one of the Sand Sisters from Game of Thrones on there. I know you ain't deep in Game of Thrones, but
not yet.
But it's like, I was like, oh snap, she like whoops ass in things because she was in Iron Fist too.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, so she gonna throw hands because she wouldn't be. She cute and she throw hands.
Oh, so that's like Maggie Q keeps getting.
Yeah, something like that. You know, she cute, she throw hands. You know, and it's monsters because it's supposed to be meteors coming to Earth. They shoot rockets up to the meteor, nuclear fallout, and the radiation makes all amphibians and insects turn into gigantic, Godzilla type monsters.
Okay.
Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but and it's just like 95% of the population is dead, and these 5% of the people live underground in sewers, and they have to fight for their survival. They have to fight for their lives, and he gets in touch with his girlfriend.
Bunch of misfits by chance,
and he has to go find his boo.
Okay,
and and then it's just and then it's like then the adventure begins, and he's a punk, and then he ends up.
By the end of the movie, he's not a punk.
We'll see.
We'll see.
He's kind of a punk.
Kind of a punk.
It's like you can't really just shed that type of stuff. It's like because I seen it all. It's like I seen it from beginning to end. But good movie, good watch. But you schooled me. I schooled you.
Yes, I'm gonna check out Love and Monsters. Yeah, I'm getting back into movies, but sometimes my attention span is too short to watch a lot of movies. But I'm in that zone now. I can watch.
Holler at me, man. It's like my Amazon is.
Yeah, it's legit. It's
legit. Because Jeff Bezos ain't going broke. I buy all my movies on Amazon. I don't because homies jack movies. Like even the best ones. Yeah. All right. Anyway. All right, Joe. Let's talk football.
Okay.
All right. Sorry about talking about life and stuff
they
to
like
watch.
That stuff. The people. But
it's like life. Remember that movie? That song? That movie? All right. I'm just in a Jodeci mode. I'm sorry, Joe. But all right, Cowboys. Guess what? Because we always gonna talk Cowboys because they the news.
Yeah.
So Cowboys. It's a non-story story though.
Mm-hmm.
Mike McCarthy. Saying there's no reason to think that Dak won't be cleared to start the season. And I think that's a non-story. To me, I'm just concerned, not why you talking about it.
Yeah.
That means that I don't want to
I wasn't even thinking about it until you said something.
I didn't think about it. I didn't care.
But
it's like, and then I looked up, I'm like,
suspicious.
Cooper Rush is still a Cowboy? Cooper Rush is still here.
I get we're going to get into Cowboys backup quarterback stuff. I'm like, I thought Garrett Gilbert did enough job where.
Hey, that game against the Steelers, it's done. It's done. It's like he's got more experience than you. I've actually seen him be decent before.
Yeah.
It's like Cooper Rush. I'm sorry. Cooper Kupp is somebody who's draftable. Cooper Rush is like he shouldn't be here. It's he should be
Central Michigan. Cooper Rush.
And and it's just one of those things. And I will no knock to Cooper Rush. It's all prospects.
Yeah.
If you have a great junior year and a bad senior year, I don't like you.
Yeah.
I don't because it's only going to get harder. It's only going to get harder.
Yeah.
And then you do it in the MAC. Sorry, I don't like you.
I don't cross you off my list, but I just make a note.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
I love Omar Jacobs.
Yeah.
But 40-something touchdowns to 24 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's why he ended up dropping where he dropped.
Yeah. It's definitely going to cost you some your draft spot.
Because Cooper Rush went from a draftable quarterback from what he did as a junior to like a guy you don't want to touch.
And that's especially because it's not a Power 5 conference he's doing.
And he wasn't 6'4" like Charlie Fry. He wasn't super athletic. It's like he
average to below average arm.
And he wasn't that guy. And to me, it's like if you fall off in a mid-major, I just don't trust you. I just can't.
Yeah.
I didn't trust Blaine Gabbert when he fell off. I didn't trust Christian Ponder when he fell off.
You're naming guys I
didn't trust Jake Locker when he fell off. You know why? Where are they at?
Out of the league.
Yeah, man. It's like. So am I wrong? It's like I don't want him to take no snaps. Period. To me, at least Garrett Gilbert. I saw Mac Brown destroy this man.
Yeah.
I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes.
I saw him misuse quarterbacks, and that's why he got shown the door.
Soul.
Yeah, Mac Brown got shown the door for a
very... Throw Josh Allen in there, please. Anything else? It's like, it's like, they killed Colt McCoy. Like, it's like, because wasn't Marcel Darius made a name by destroying Colt McCoy that day.
Yeah, the Texas Alabama.
And Garrett Gilbert had like a great third quarter and looked like, oh, he has potential.
Yeah.
But, it should have never happened, and he's still trying to come back from that. And he was decent at SMU. He was the best quarterback in that AFL or whatever that league was called.
Yeah.
And I think that what he did against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, shows he's a backup quarterback. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I'm like, who can – you want a guy – like I said it so many times. I hate whenever you throw a backup who's never played and then he's just garbage. I'm like, oh, so you had somebody sitting on the bench who can't even really help you. Yeah. Garrett Gilbert showed you that he can help you in a pinch. Yeah. And that's all you can really ask for from that type of quarterback. Yeah.
And to me, it's like – and Garrett Gilbert, it's like he ain't no baby. You know what I'm saying? He's 30 years old. He's been playing football for a long time. Yeah. All right? It's like – and to me, he showed me it's like, all right, this is what he is. He is an NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
He is like – there's every team has 3 quarterbacks. There are 32 teams in the NFL. He's a top 90 quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, and in the world, in the world.
Yeah. No, it's like because we got prospects.
Well, there's 40 guys in college that can ball better.
No. There's 10 that we can guarantee are better. Okay. But it's but that's some of those guys ain't even eligible for the draft.
Yeah.
But it's like he's one of the top 100 quarterbacks in the world.
Yeah, there's 10 guys in college
right now, and Ben DiNucci is not, and Cooper Rush is not.
Yeah.
And to me, I think that these other guys that can come and bring off the street, they went and hollered at JT Barrett.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me. But Brett Hundley, they gave him a call.
Well,
Hundley, which makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I think just because of his relationship with Mike McCarthy, because didn't he draft him when he was in Green Bay?
Yeah.
They drafted him, right?
Yeah, they drafted him in Green Bay.
Damn, they love drafting quarterbacks with Aaron Rodgers, right?
But Hundley is a guy, if we're talking about college careers, I think he had that upward trajectory where his senior year was his best year.
Here's the thing. Yeah. Guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what, world? Everybody thought Brett Hundley would be what Dak Prescott is, and Dak Prescott would be what Brett Hundley is.
Yeah.
Facts.
Facts.
Big facts.
Big facts.
It's like, but that's not what it is. And the thing is, even Dak Prescott, go look at his draft grades in his NFL comparison. It was Brett Hundley.
Yeah.
Slap in the face. It's like we just saw him suck for a year. It's like and now he's Brett Hundley. And to me, I think that it's a good fit, great backup type of guy. Because to me, I don't think it's over for him.
Yeah, no. Yeah, guys like that, because we never seen him play extended minutes actually in NFL games. So to me, he still has not even kind of started his career yet. We haven't seen him fail like that.
It's like Drew Stanton stuck around forever, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's all about
now, I heard they were talking about Jeff Driscoll, but I
heard that too. Yeah, but
and I like Driscoll. To me, I'm like,
he's an athlete. At least you can do something with him. Yeah.
Turn him into a tight end.
Tight end, yeah.
Like, he run that
Tebow him.
Tebow-wise him. I guess that's a Dan Mullen project, right?
Yeah.
Is that a Dan Mullen project? Yeah. Or no, was that Will Muschamp who destroyed that whole situation? Because it was him, Jacoby Brissett, same year.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then he just mishandled it. And
Driscoll won the job. Brissett transferred to North Carolina State. Yeah.
And then Driscoll was bad, and then he transferred to La Tech.
Yeah.
And then Muschamp got fired.
Yeah.
And they start over. All right, yeah. Okay, but QB2. Are you a Driscoll's not even in the picture? You want Hundley?
I'd rather have Hundley.
Now, do you think and Hundley and Gilbert should really compete for the number 2 job?
Yeah. I mean, Hundley, there's something there to develop. It's still like he still needs some development. He has, like I said, we haven't seen him play extended minutes in NFL games.
I swear he's probably Dak's age. They're probably the same class, if not they're a year apart or something.
Yeah. Did he say 4 years?
Was he? I don't know if he ever redshirted. I can't really remember.
Yeah.
I can't think that far back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since we're in the NFC East, let's keep talking NFC East.
Got you.
The Giants made a move, Joe. Giants made a move.
I got the moves.
Big boy, Kelvin Benjamin.
And first respect, I respect David Gettleman for this. You know what I'm saying? When I can't, that's maybe the first time it's ever run across my mind. Respect to that GM. Yeah.
Kelvin Benjamin signs with the Giants. Tight end. Reportedly.
Yeah.
I've been saying this since Florida State. Jameis made him look good. He ain't good.
Yeah.
Jameis made him look good. He ain't good.
Should have never been a first round pick. Should have never been a first round pick.
He ain't good.
Yeah.
It's like, and to me, it's like, all right, Kyle Pitts, take his disrespect. It's like you, Devin Funchess, Kelvin Benjamin, y'all the same dude. Stop telling me one guy's a tight end, one guy's not. It's like I ain't ever seen Kyle Pitts block.
I will say this, Funchess, I liked Funchess coming out of Michigan.
Little hands.
Yeah, little hands. And also he looked fast on the field and ran a very poor 40 coming in, whereas Kyle Pitts
did it on every level. He checked all the boxes.
He checked all the boxes.
It's like
whereas you can't say his name for Benjamin and Funchess.
He's like, what if Jermaine Gresham lost 20 pounds and came to the combine?
And showed out. Yeah. But I like to say, like Funchess, he did. Yeah, they failed the 40 test and Benjamin failed the 40 test.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But Benjamin, this should have been day one.
Yeah,
day one from jump. U240 runs 4.6s. How you go in the first round?
It's also probably a product of this being kind of a different NFL than actually when he got drafted. That it's more of a pass.
They were still
league.
chasing the Megatron types.
Yeah, and we're gonna 5 pass receivers on every play, and we're looking for the mismatches. And he can definitely be a mismatch if you line him up at the tight end position. Yeah.
But to me, now. You think he'll be able to revive his career? Do you trust?
No. I don't trust because I never trusted his work ethic. That's kind of why he was out of the league.
That's why you look like a tight end.
Yeah, that's why you look like. I'm like you didn't bust your butt in the weight room to become a tight end.
It's like you didn't become some jack.
Yeah.
It's like this 215-pound bean.
Yeah, this frame was not built in the weight room.
It's like It's like this dude be eating with Jameis. It's like, but Jameis was so anorexic whenever he came to Florida State. That they made this man, and I don't care about the crab legs. Y'all need to go look at Jameis Winston in Elite 11. That dude was not 200 pounds.
Oh, no.
Jameis Winston was like, it's like, oh, man. It's like, I don't know.
You need to put on some weight.
It's kind of like Colin Kaepernick at the beginning at Nevada. Remember how skinny he was? Yeah. It's like, oh, man. It's like, I like you, but he'll never be big enough to play in the NFL. Like Jameis Winston, it was almost like, dang, you good, but I don't know if you'll ever be big enough to be. And it's crazy to think that he was that small.
Yeah.
Because Jameis Winston wasn't 190 pounds.
Well, that's why. Yeah, that's why you can't knock those guys if they're a little have a pudgy frame kind of because they had to work to put on that weight.
Put it in.
I put Haskins in that category as well a little bit.
Was he a smaller guy?
He's like 185 coming into Ohio State.
It's like, hey, it's like you gotta get big.
And then you got up to 230, and that's what he's chubby at the combine. But his goal was to put on weight when he got in the goals.
Same thing.
Fat 230. Yeah. Skinny fat. Haskins skinny fat. I say skinny fat.
Hey, man, squat, run, throw, man. Squat, run, throw. That's all that matters. All right. Well, speaking of people trying to play this tight end position, I know we didn't do the show last week, but we got to talk about that boy Tebow.
Who? Oh, Timothy Tebow. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Let's talk about it.
It's like, so Tim Tebow.
A very polarizing gentleman named Timothy Tebow.
It's like one of the greatest coaches to ever, say, hey, you, because Urban Meyer, because he used to say, hey, you to me. Like I said, it's like, he didn't know who I was. Like I said, it's like, but anyways, not about me. It's about Tim Tebow. It's about Tim Tebow. But Urban Meyer got his guy. The guy that made Urban Meyer. Yeah. Because, now Urban Meyer's record spoke for itself at Bowling Green.
Yeah.
And at Utah.
Yeah.
But then he went to Florida and he had a show and prove.
Yeah.
And Tim Tebow is the guy that made Urban Meyer take that next step to where he's a coaching legend.
Now, because it was his first shot at a Power 5 program, and he groomed a Heisman Trophy winner. And, it took him to 2 national championships, 06 and 08.
And let's be real. It's like he kind of made everybody want to do that Wildcat. It's like, ooh, that Tebow throw, that
popularized
Tebow throw.
Yes, that play.
Throw.
And every time you see it done nowadays, you harken back to when Tebow did it at Florida.
Like, Tebow did it first, and then everybody tried to mimic and have this Wildcat stuff because Urban Meyer's trying to incorporate that quarterback. But, I went to Bowling Green. He turned Josh Harris from a running back who was about to transfer to Ohio State. He's like, I ain't coming to Bowling Green to play no running back. Yeah. It's crazy. He's I got you.
I had options, bro.
Yeah. And then it's like Urban Meyer, he comes here with this Northwestern offense, but he wants a running element to it. And that's been his MO from day one. Now, as an NFL guy, he says that Trevor Lawrence is the greatest quarterback he's ever seen as a guy with eyes,
talent evaluator.
Yeah. And I believe that he believes that.
I definitely believe that a lot of people believe that.
I believe he believes that.
Yeah.
I believe he believes that. But Tim Tebow is legend, and I think that he feels like he's the only guy that could have got Tim Tebow to do this.
Urban, and we talked about this kind of before the show. A lot of people, we both think there's no chance Tebow doesn't make this roster, right?
No, he's on the team.
Yeah,
he's on the team. As much as people, it's like I bet you he'll make this roster before Taysom Hill starts at quarterback. Please believe that.
And that's what I think. And also, Urban Meyer, coaches like that have egos. I'm sure he thinks the reason Tim Tebow failed in the NFL as a quarterback is not Tebow's fault.
Yeah.
He thinks it's these other guys that coach him. I can fix them.
It's the institution.
So I not only think that he is going to make the team, I think he will throw more than one touchdown pass this year.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I'm a Vegas odds maker, Joe. All right, yeah, so check it.
Okay.
Over under 10 pass attempts this year for Tim Tebow.
Over.
Now, here's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Before Taysom Hill ever started quarterback, that's what I'm going off of.
Okay.
Taysom Hill, before he ever started a game at quarterback, the most pass attempts he ever had in a season was like 9. But he was out there. Yeah. He pump fake. He run.
He had the option. Yeah.
So I'm saying over under 10 pass attempts on the year for Tim Tebow, who might not make the team. It's like you're gonna go ahead and say over 10 pass attempts.
Yes.
Tim Tebow.
Yes.
All right, another Vegas prop bet for you, Joe. All right.
Gotcha.
Most catches Taysom Hill ever had in a season.
Okay.
I think it's just under 20. So I said over under 20 catches for Tim Tebow if he makes this team. 16 games. That means one. And then he balls out 3 games and has 2. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I will say that because I think he'll be like 3 touches a game, 3+ touches a game or something like that. So I'll say over. I will say over. Yeah, give me it.
So over 20.
Yeah, I'll say 20. Yes,
but I need to holler at Vegas and tell them put this on the books.
And I think he'll get a lot of goal line carries also. To me,
but
that's.
I didn't do that because that's easy money. That's easy money. We ain't doing that. He looked like a fullback. He gonna do that. He can do that. He fresh. He can do that.
Yeah.
So it's all right. So better fantasy pick: Tebow or Benjamin.
Oh, Tebow. I don't even know Benjamin's going to make that team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're in the minority.
Okay.
Well,
you see a lot
I've always been a minority, my brother.
Well, there's a lot of Tebow hate out there. Honestly, and people who hate Tebow don't really understand. Like, you just want to see him fail. You don't want to see him succeed. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
And to me, it's just, and I don't want to get on religion or anything, but it's just like, but as Christian as a nation as we are, it's like how we tear down like the people that are too Christian for your liking. Like, you know, and I feel like he's a victim of that.
Yeah, too Christian.
It's like, oh no, too much Jesus.
And it also just extends to the idea that we'd like to see people like Tebow's a great athlete. You kind of like to see people who are better than you fail a little bit. There's a certain segment.
Just better. It's like you know when somebody's just better than you at everything, then it's like
especially and also I think like that moral thing, like you being more moral than you a little bit.
It's the reason why Superman movies don't work no more. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why. It's the reason why you need Avenger movies to make Captain America something to go watch. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody like Captain America
by himself.
Don't nobody like Superman. That's lame as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? That is not must-see TV.
Bro, you don't want to kick it with Superman. You don't want to kick it.
Man, I want to kick it with Batman. It's like, guess what? You want to go to Superman? So I got this kryptonite. Like, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm about that life.
What else you got that about, man?
But yeah, all right, Joe. But so Tebow over Benjamin.
Yeah.
I'll rocks with you.
I don't trust Benjamin being. I don't trust him being able to be like a solid 250 type thing.
All right. Yeah. Well, all right, since we're talking Jags a little bit, we talked a little bit about Tebow doing his thing. So this whole Etienne playing wide receiver, have you heard about this?
Yeah.
Like he's pretty much been taking snaps at receiver exclusively. Okay. What do you take that as?
I take that as are you just gearing him up for the season and just giving him a lot of work at the receiver position because you know that's kind of a deficiency in his game. It didn't progress as fast as the other aspects of the game.
Now, have you heard Marcus Spears is trying to destroy Urban Meyer for this, but I think that it's just the offseason and people just want to get some likes.
Yeah, we need something to talk about. Yeah.
I don't think that there's any true because to me it's like you remember Saquon Barkley, didn't he say that there was a whole spring where he just ran routes and played receiver?
Yeah.
It's and that's the blueprint.
Yeah.
Because of what Saquon did as a receiver, because his rookie year, what he did as a receiver, was amazing. As hurt as he's been, he had 90-something catches as a rookie.
Yeah, like he had a great rookie season, and then his yards per carry that year. I'm like,
and that whole spring, all he did is work out at wide receiver. Don't you think Urban Meyer being a victim of Saquon Barkley that year is definitely trying to be like, I'm gonna get you Saquon right because I already got James Robinson. It's like. But as soon as he rolls the ankle, it's all you, baby. But it's like, but we gonna incorporate you in this.
And Etienne, by the time his senior year rolled around, he became a very proficient receiver out of the backfield. And Urban Meyer's just trying to, I think, kind of expedite that growth.
Yeah, it's like keep you on that track. Keep you on that track. Keep you developing as that. So I'm like, because to me, before this past COVID season, it wasn't close to me between Najee and
because
it's like
so much of a more
bigger.
Advanced,
like it's just like he's like Najee Harris is a pro.
Yeah,
he ready. Like you know what I'm saying. He was ready as a sophomore. Like to me, it was crazy that like I'm like. Why y'all like Josh Jacobs? It's like, did somebody tell you that it's like, watch that backup running back for for Alabama. And then y'all just drafted him. It's like, oh, that ain't Najee. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's like how I said about the Cowboys. It's like, yeah, just use that last page. It's like, not the third day last page. It was marked day 2 specifically. Like, you know, just like those errors that we'll never know. Because I believe it's like, that's the only way that could have happened.
Like to me, I didn't love Josh Jacobs. I'm like, run a fast 40 if you're gonna be that size, that type of back. Run a 4.5.
Like, was it? You can be small, but don't be slow.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, and he ain't slow.
You can be small. You can be slow. Don't be both. Do not be both.
Don't be both. So you're fine with the whole Etienne wide receiver thing because we're talking about OTAs.
Yeah.
How many?
It's just rookies right now too.
And my whole thing is, I haven't even really looked at their roster, but I know that they're stacked at wide receiver as far as their regular season roster goes.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that why wouldn't he play? He's probably out there because of lack of bodies as well.
Yeah. Like to me, I'm like, it's like if you're criticizing the movie, you can't see the forest for the trees. You don't know you don't know the end game. You don't know the end game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like exactly.
Yeah, and plus this is the 2021, right? The game is different. Everybody needs to be a very good receiver if you're an offensive back. You know what I'm saying?
And I love Marcus Spears. I love him because he was a Cowboy. Okay. That's where, and I'll stop there. That's it's like because to me, he was not the pro he needed to be.
Oh, disappointment. He was the number one. He was the top tight end and basketball player coming out of high school.
He was like one of the top post players in the country.
Yeah.
And one of the top tight ends, and he played D-line. He was great at LSU.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Marquise Hill, because he was really the beast. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Remember? But I want to say Marcus Spears is unrealized potential.
Yeah.
So I have a problem with him being overly critical whenever it's like, because he probably didn't take to coaching because it took for him to go to the NFL for the first time. He played inside and he had 2 people with hands on him.
Yeah.
And he never recovered.
Yeah. And even to me, like I think maybe I look at people's bodies and the condition they're in. Maybe Marcus Spears wasn't ever in optimal condition. I think he
should have been a 275-pound defensive end murdering.
The reason you're inside is because
because of your work habits and this is what you've grown into.
Yeah, because you're grown. Yeah,
because it's like it took you being a round the year athlete to be
in that shape. Yeah, in that type of shape. Yeah. But I think if he was a slimmer player and he could play exclusively on the edge and would have been a better NFL player. Yeah.
Right on. No disrespect, because you played years and you were good.
9 years.
You were a good football player, but I'm saying unrealized potential.
Yeah. Like for being you were the top tight end, top defensive end coming out of high school, and did you make a Pro Bowl? I don't think you made a Pro Bowl.
No.
Yeah.
Chris Canty ended up being like, it's like, Chris Canty is the guy.
Canty was the man for some years.
Because the thing is because we never thought he'd get sacks.
Yeah.
We thought you'd get sacks.
And even Jay Ratliff getting sacks.
Jay Ratliff was better than all of them.
Yes, better than all.
And that was the real thing. It's like, you ain't no Jay Ratliff.
Yeah, you ain't no Jay Ratliff. Yeah, afterthought from Auburn. Jay Ratliff.
Yeah, shout out Valdesta? Because that year we went to Jenkins. They won state.
Okay, and
he was the tight end Lowndes, because they beat, because what was it, Brunswick, the team down from over by Glen Academy, they ran through everybody. Rashard Lee
from Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, Middle Tennessee State, and they murdered everybody. And then they got whooped by Lowndes in the championship game because they was undefeated and Lowndes lost 3 games, so they didn't care. They thought they had it, and they did not. Shout out to Jay Ratliff.
Jay Ratliff from the
Georgia high school football history. That's 1999 state championship stuff. Yeah, that's where I was.
That's a deep cut right there, bro.
I'm old.
That's a deep cut, bro.
Look at this gray and this beard. I'm wise. I'm wise as hell. All right, Joe. All right. Let's see. Where are we at as far as time goes? Okay, Joe. We can get into crazy ass Dan Campbell. Okay. He won a goddamn lion. I'm sorry, a gosh darn lion in the gosh darn facility. It's like now he was playing. But he says that it's like it'd be amazing to have a lion on a chain and this and that. It's like he just went super Dan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like Dan Campbell, it's like he's like the guy who probably told Gus Frerotte, like, yeah, go hit your head on that wall. Like, yeah.
I'm like, Dan Campbell, you seem like you should have been a tight end coach forever.
Yeah. Like, to me, it's like I love that energy from a coach. Just not my head coach.
Not my head coach. Not my head coach.
It's like,
not the CEO.
Yeah, it's like I don't care if, like, a defensive tackle beats up a guy at a bar. You heard me, a guy at a bar. I didn't say person. It's it's like you beat up a woman. There's nothing. No. But beat up a dude, it's like, man.
Oh, yeah, you be a great tight end
man,
coach.
Dude, be talking slick, man. It's like everybody need to catch these hands.
Oh, wait, yeah. I think, is that you told me nobody's above a ass whooping?
That's right.
Yeah, nobody's above.
And, I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think it's a valuable lesson, and I think even women need to learn that lesson. You never put hands on a woman.
But I love to see a woman. I like, have you watched that damn Michael Shea?
Oh, no. I haven't watched it yet.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
You watch that damn Michael Shea next week.
I can't believe I haven't watched it. I really can't believe I haven't watched it.
That damn Michael Shea, HBO Max. It's not regular HBO. It's just HBO Max. But there's definitely a sketch called the Homegirl sketch. It's the Homegirl. It's an app like Uber. It's like, I need Homegirl Black. But it's definitely, it's like, get a homegirl to, it's like, when women be talking crazy, you can't touch them.
Yeah.
Call a homegirl.
Well, I think that damn Michael Shea, that's probably a show that needed to exist because he can't do a lot of his blackish stuff on.
But he's just him. He doesn't play any characters. Yeah. He just plays himself. Everybody else plays characters.
Yeah.
But sorry, that's a little
tangent.
We go. Yeah. There we go. But there's something else y'all need to watch. Flavor in your ear holes. But Dan Campbell, PETA didn't really co-sign with his thing, so they sent him a stuffed lion. It was really cute. But he's like, I want a real lion. I'm a Detroit lion. That's why I came here. That was part of the reason. It's like, like Siegfried and Roy, they got tigers.
Why can't I do not love this from the head coach.
I got this long hair. It's like, I'm like Tarzan, man. It's like,
I need a lion. It's my right. Look at this hair. Look at this hair.
Like, that was like my slowed down Boomhauer, because that's what I think that he sounds like.
Yeah, I don't know that from my head coach at all. Yeah.
All right, now Matt Nagy. Here's another non-story talking about Andy Dalton is the starter. First team reps when OTA start. I'm like, okay, it's cool, right? Isn't that's what it should be, right?
Sure.
Justin Fields needs to win the job.
Yeah.
Right? But that doesn't. It's like, why would you say that? That means it's like, I don't want him to start.
Yeah.
I want Justin Fields to beat him out. Isn't that what he just said?
I like that. How shouldn't a coach just say it's just a training camp? Every job's open. Why can't you just say that?
Yeah, I signed him before I drafted Justin Fields. It's like, depth chart, baby.
That's how it works, I guess. Yeah. But
but I don't think, is Trevor Lawrence the first team quarterback?
Yes, it's also Zach Wilson.
Huh?
Yeah, I believe.
No, Zach Wilson is not.
He's not.
Because I heard him say last week that he wants to earn, or maybe that's why he said he wants to earn the job.
But even I think Trevor Lawrence if he's not first team, it's just because he's still coming back from his shoulder surgery. But I'm pretty sure they're both getting most of the. But right now it's just like rookie stuff, anyways, right?
Yeah, they're the only quarterbacks in camp. So
I think with those two, it's kind of written in. Let me not say written in stone, but
if they're going to start Sam Darnold, why wouldn't they start Zach Wilson?
Yeah, exactly. And we all know Sam Darnold didn't.
And if y'all wanted to bench Gardner Minshew, then his career was over as soon as y'all benched him.
Yeah. Oh, will Trevor Lawrence have a better rookie season than Gardner Minshew had? I think it's 25 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, something like that.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I believe the thing about Trevor Lawrence I don't believe in is I don't like you being as small as you. Like, if Trevor Lawrence got on a scale today and was 230 pounds, I would get over most of my angst I have.
Yeah. Any reservations you have? Yeah, we cleared up.
But it's a problem.
It's a problem.
It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem, because how you gonna tell me Zach Wilson's skinny when they weigh when Zach Wilson weighs a pound more than him?
Yeah, on a smaller frame. Yeah.
4 inches shorter. It's like, it's like you can't stretch somebody out and tell me that he's less fragile.
Now he's strong.
It's like now he's stronger. That's strength right there. It's like, what is this, Mr. Fantastic? I don't play them Fantastic Four games. You need to miss me with that. Stretch Armstrong, no. I don't. Those are the weakest mutants, weakest toys ever. It's like, I don't cut for those stretchy dudes. It's like, and he looking like Stretch Armstrong, Gumby, or whatever type of stretchy. Inspector Gadget. It's like, they all lame. If you doing long arm stuff, that ain't tight. That ain't tight.
We call Trevor Lawrence. Just call him Stretch. We just call him Stretch. Yeah.
It's like you went from sunshine to Stretch. It's like, get your weight up.
Not your head up. Not your head up. Yeah.
You feel me? You feel me?
But I think Trevor Lawrence will. I don't think he'll have the. I think he could throw as many touchdowns. I think he'll be more interception prone than that. But
I think that his O line is more developed, and I think having that running game Urban Meyer is quarterback friendly.
Yeah, quarterback friendly. Oh, he won't put him in positions to fail. He don't put him in positions to fail.
You know, to me, it's like if he feel like he trash, he might even start Gardner Minshew.
Well, if we harken back to what he's doing in college, like even like Utah and Florida, he can very much make the quarterback a game manager. You know what I'm saying? That's very much in his wheelhouse.
Is Chris Leak the worst quarterback he's ever had?
Maybe.
As far as statistically.
And Chris Leak won a national championship with him. Yeah.
That's Urban Meyer.
That's Urban Meyer.
What he do.
Yeah. Like that's kind of.
Wait, did he coach Caleb Brantley or did he bounce out?
I think he bounced. He
bounced
out.
It's like.
Are you quit? I don't think he never rolled with Brantley because they fell off with Brantley.
He's like,
he never fell off with Florida.
I'm sick.
This nigga sorry.
Ohio State though. I need to move back to the Ohio State. I need to be close to the family.
And we kind of think, I think Urban Meyer, a little bit of his MO when he was coming through Bowling Green, Utah, Florida, was just the quarterback, just being kind of the game manager type of guy. And he can very much not ask him to do a lot of things. It wasn't a complex passing offense at all. And he can kind of scale things back for a rookie quarterback.
Now, do you think the reason why he likes Trevor Lawrence is because he considers him a dual threat quarterback?
Yeah.
And it's like, and he's one of those guys like, y'all sleeping on this man's legs.
Yeah.
He's like,
this is the guy I dreamed about like before he was even born.
Like, I
had a dream about Trevor Lawrence 3 years before Trevor Lawrence was born.
Nobody dreams for 6'6" quarterbacks. Nobody want that. Nobody. I don't want that. Nobody
especially 213, 6'6" quarterbacks.
Man, that's Plaxico Burress. It's Plaxico Burress. I always say that. No, that's almost Usain. That's Usain Bolt in the off season. That's retired Usain Bolt.
Well, I don't know if you want to go in like rookie quarterbacks. Like, so do you think Lawrence and Zach Fields will be stars on game one? Both those guys?
I don't think Fields will.
Oh, did I say Fields?
Yeah.
I meant Lawrence and Wilson. Yeah, Lawrence and Wilson.
Yeah.
Both of them.
And to me, it's just y'all already played Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
Get him out of there. Or let him go somewhere. I'd like him to be the Cowboys backup.
Yeah.
Come on, bring him over here.
He'd be the best backup quarterback in the NFL because he's really a starter. He's one of the best 32 quarterbacks in the world.
And the thing is, if I'm Urban Meyer, I'm not letting him go. I don't pay him anything.
Yeah.
It's like y'all gonna give up picks. I ain't cutting him. I'm not cutting him. You're gonna trade for him. And it's like, and you're gonna give up like a fifth.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something dumb. It's gonna be something dumb.
And it really is gonna be something that's like, why do you want him? Why do you want him? You want him to come in and compete for your starting job?
No,
second round pick.
No, I just know his value because it's like, because this anorexic dude over here, if he gets hurt, it's over, and I need a backup plan. It's like, and Urban Meyer ain't rolling with no Jake Luton. It's like, you tall and you can't move. No, go.
It'll be Tebow before Luton. It'll be Tebow in there before Luton.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. That's real talk. Real talk.
Real talk.
All right, Joe. So now, do you know about this quicker pick thing?
I've heard. So I heard a bit about it.
The homies at the job today.
Yeah.
Young Cody Stokes and OG Patrick Gallagher. Shout out to the OG, triple OG. Even though I'm a little older, but chip on my shoulder, they told me about this today. It's going to be Bleacher Report tomorrow, and they're doing like the fastest men, but it's just these guys who decided to do it. So ain't no Tyreek.
Yeah.
And for some reason, people want to see DK Metcalf. Guess what? I told everybody DK Metcalf, it's like if he runs 10-3 or faster, I will be surprised. I told people that. I'm like, he big as hell. And he wasn't even a sprinter in high school like that.
Yeah.
He wasn't a jumper, and he ran
hurdler,
jumper.
Like a short hurdler,
yeah, and to me it's like,
hurdles.
I get it. You've been busting your ass, and you're gonna look freakish against these dudes. It's gonna be like, it's gonna look impressive.
Yeah.
But you gonna lose to everybody, and he did.
Yeah.
But it's just like.
But he was competitive, and that's
and I like that confidence. But you like.
Well, that just extends my theory that Randy Moss was faster than Usain Bolt. That's what it proved to me.
No, to me, if Randy Moss decided that, I don't care about basketball anymore, I don't care about football anymore, let me just be a fast guy, I'll lose 20 pounds, and yes, I will be faster than everybody. Yes, I believe that. Because you got to understand.
Well, I guess that's a joke that I had with somebody. I was playing with somebody just saying, I'm sure anybody.
Well, there's certain people, they don't believe, whenever people talk about LeBron James playing in the NFL, they're like, yeah, right. It's like, I'm like, what do you mean, yeah, right?
And that's the thing.
It's like Jimmy Graham plays in the NFL. Have you seen him play basketball? He's not that good. He's not that good.
He's damn near a Hall of Famer.
And LeBron James is like one of the greatest wide receivers in Ohio, like greatest underclassmen wide receivers in the state of Ohio. Like I think he still owns a yard per catch record in the state of Ohio.
Yeah, the sophomore. He stopped playing after sophomore year.
He was a beast. Yeah. Sophomore year or junior year?
Sophomore. He didn't play junior.
All right, yeah. It's like once he got past his father, they're like, oh no, baby, no, you Magic Johnson now. you don't play football.
And I guess that's the big thing is like
was it because they weren't there? If he was from Texas, everybody would be, oh yeah, LeBron. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I bet.
But he's from Ohio. It's like, oh, it's Ohio football. Yeah. I'm like, first off,
good football.
Ohio is good football.
Yeah.
Now it's spread out, and they will
I'm
buy.
from Texas, and I don't respect nobody else's football.
I know.
And I'll still tell you,
but they will definitely buy your athletes and send them to what, like Saint
the private
Edwards,
schools,
Saint whatever,
private Catholic schools,
like Moeller, whatever. It's like, but you know, there are some powerhouses over there, and I got nothing but respect for all my Ohio folks, especially the knowledge. All those guys is football nerds.
Yeah,
that's why I play college fantasy football with a whole bunch of guys from Ohio. Yeah. And ain't none of y'all cats from Texas in that league with me.
And I lose because they drafted Ohio State players way too early.
Yeah, it's like you know. And it happens. But shout out to my BG dudes.
Missed it this year, man. Yeah, it was
a hard year.
It was a hard year not having college fantasy.
College fantasy year. But we'll be back, right? We'll be back.
What can I say about DK Metcalf? And I think track people, they want to dismiss it because they don't want somebody from another sport coming in and kind of showing out amongst them.
I quit playing football in 10th grade, so I can be the fastest.
I'll say this. I'm like, it's just human beings. What path did you go down? You know what I'm saying? If this person dedicated themselves to track and field, they would be an elite athlete. And I have to say that the better athletes go into play football. Yeah. Football players, if you take the best and fastest football players, they would be the best and fastest.
You know what I had to tell somebody to get this thing? It's like, well, he was moving. I'm like, you remember Raylan Davis from high school? He ran a 10.3 flat.
Yeah.
And they're like, for real? Yeah, when we were in high school.
He played safety.
He played safety and slot back.
And
he was recruited as a football player.
I'm like the best football player. I'm like if Deion
he played slot because he ran that slot reverse because can't nobody catch him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's fast as hell. He really
I'm like, if these athletes, I say the best athletes in the world, the best subset of athletes in the world are NFL cornerbacks.
Oh, yeah.
NFL, because they have to cover NFL wide receivers. They have to out-athlete Randy Moss.
This is the guy who runs anchor and plays basketball and point guard and dunks.
John, how good of an athlete do you have to be to cover Randy Moss?
The best.
You have to be slightly better than Randy Moss.
Ain't nobody better.
Those guys don't really exist. I'm like, these NFL cornerbacks, take like a pool of the 20 fastest NFL cornerbacks. If those guys just train to be sprinters, those guys, the best of them could make the finals at the 100-meter Olympics. I'll say
Because what Justin Gatlin was a decent football player at Tennessee, but didn't he ended up just saying, nah, I'm the fastest guy at Tennessee, I just need to dedicate. Because it's like I have a better chance of being the fastest man in the world than being the best. Because even back then people weren't running spread like that to where nobody even valued a nickel corner like they do now. To where it was like Jimmy Johnson's like, oh, my corners are 5'10", 185 because I can put 4 of them out there. They can cover the world. But it's like, but that was a Jimmy Johnson thing. It's like I want 300-pound linemen and 185-pound.
It's only last 5 to 8 years where they value, not even 8 years, 5 years where they start valuing slot receivers and slot cornerbacks to that great extent, because we always need to have this slot receiver on the field. There always has to be somebody to cover him, and that guy usually has to be under 6 feet tall to be effective. Yeah.
Okay, Joe, fastest man NFL thing going down tomorrow. Win, place, show. All right, Joe, so win, place, show. I'm talking about who you think going to win that thing. Place just means who you think is going to get first, second, or third. And show, well, actually it means first or second. Then show means first, second, or third. So pretty much pick your guys. You can pick 1, 2, 3.
So win Henry Ruggs. First and second will be Henry Ruggs and McCole Harmon. And then show Henry Ruggs, McCole Harmon, Justin Jefferson.
I rocks with you, but I switched Jefferson and Devin White. Because it's like he's like, I was faster than you when I left, faster than you now. it's like you think you got fast because I left. It's like I was fast. Like, you know what I'm saying? I came in. I think he probably came in.
Definitely when they came in, he was faster than Justin Jefferson.
And he was what? Was he 3 and out? Devin White?
He might have been. Maybe
and Justin Jefferson was 5 years, right?
No, the fourth year. 4
years. He played as a true freshman.
Yeah.
Okay, so they came in
he
together.
redshirted, and then I'm pretty sure Jefferson was 4 years. He wasn't 5 years.
So they probably were in the same recruiting class.
Right.
So it's like he's like, Justin ain't ever been faster than me.
But if we saw from what DK Metcalf did, that weight's it's just 40 yards. Is it 40 yards they're running? How far?
But the thing is, Devin White always been fast, and he's smaller than he was in high school.
Yeah.
It's like he's lost weight. Because is that you who told me go watch this film?
Yeah.
It's like he was a 260-pound running back, fullback, and he was just it wasn't fair, and he was
not
moving.
fair. Yeah.
He was moving. All right, well, Joe, NFL schedule, you want to get into that? Or you want to let's get into the schedule just a little bit, because I don't want to talk about it next week. Because I'm not one of those people that's too hyped, because I really don't care until the end of the season. Because, I got to see you play division games once. So I can actually judge. So I can go to Vegas and make it worth my while. Yeah. All right, so can't miss games. So they released like 10 can't miss games. Do you have anything on this list that you really can't miss? To me, I'm Dallas, Tampa Bay, of course, because bias. Super Bowl champs, home team. Yeah. Is there anything on this list that you're particularly
home team, Dallas, Tampa Bay. I want to see Tampa Bay, New England, because I'm anxious to see. New England's one of the teams I'm more excited to see what they are. I think with the free agent acquisitions on their defense, that could be.
And the people returning just from COVID.
That, honestly, shouldn't we expect them to be like a top 3 defense in the NFL next year?
It's the thing is, I think the test for them is like, and I'm shocked that it's not on this list, but I need to definitely see New England Buffalo to know who is Buffalo for real, or they just temporarily hold the crown.
And even I'm not buying into this Mac Jones thing just because I think Mac Jones starting for the Patriots. I'm personally thinks Mac Jones won't start all the season just because I think the team overall is too good. I think the team overall is too good. It's set up where they don't have to rely on Cam Newton's passing. So if Cam Newton is an asset in the running game and everything is just humming, I don't see Mac Jones going in.
I think he's too old for you to try and think about using his legs. It's like far as being part of the running game, not as far as extending plays and using the short passing game. But to me, I just think that he'd be best used rolling out, using his legs to just keep him guessing, not necessarily running. Because to me, if you don't want Matt Jones in there, then don't give him the opportunity to get in there.
And I think that they would, because they did do that last year. They relied on him at some points to just running the ball. I think because you don't really care about him in the long term, why not? If you think he's sturdy enough, and even I think he was coming off shoulder surgery last year. Arguably, he's healthier this year coming into this season. So this is kind of a boom or bust year for us. Like, can Cam do it? If not, we're moving on to Mac Jones next year.
With that game, and I want to see what Damian Harris is going to do moving forward, because I feel like he's kind of taken that from Sonny Michel.
They drafted a running back again? I can't remember who they drafted.
It was your boy from Oklahoma.
Ramondre Stevenson. Yeah, Ramondre.
Short yardage, Ramondre.
All
right, now, Buffalo, KC, because I want Josh Allen to get shut down. Now, I don't, but I do. It's just like,
it's not even that I do. It's just that I expect it.
I just need it to be real. It's like beat Patrick Mahomes and prove. It's like, show me. I need to know. I just need to know, because I didn't believe in you. Show me glimmers.
Because I was in New York, Bolivar, New York, where I was at. It's about an hour and a half from Buffalo, so that's Bills country.
Okay.
Talking to Bills fans all week. I was like, you expect this from Josh Allen? Nope, I did not see this coming. None of them saw it coming. And honestly, I kind of predict him to take a step back. Like
they're happy. They're like, oh, if he takes a step back, that's fine. That's peachy. Yeah. Like, we didn't expect him to be here. Like, we're upstate New Yorkers. Yeah. We're not busy like those city folks.
Those fast-paced city folks over here. But I fully expect. Like, I could see him falling out. But that's
I'm not wishing.
I'm not wishing it. But he defies convention right now. Last season defies convention. I've never seen quarterbacks like that do what he just did.
So
respect for last season. But I can't expect you to just.
But they say like that type of stuff used to happen back in the day. Like, they said that like Brett Favre never completed more than 60% of his passes when he was at Southern Miss, but he played in like a run-heavy offense. And they said that the same thing with Phil Simms, played like 1AA football, and they said he never completed more than 60%. I'm like, but that's different game, man. It's like, because to me, it's like at that point,
60% wasn't even the standard.
Yeah, because to me at that point, it's like that's about selling play action. You got that arm, I want him to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let's get it. Like, because to me, it's like you didn't have to be a smart quarterback to be a good quarterback.
Yeah,
now you have to be.
Yeah.
It's like you could rely on arm talent and selling a play fake.
Yeah.
Like, Peyton Manning changed the game.
And to me, that's what, like, Brett Favre is a Hall of Famer, no doubt, arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks, but he wasn't a thinking man's quarterback, really. He was I can put the ball anywhere on the field.
To me, like, and no disrespect to old school quarterbacks, but I'm like, Ryan Leaf could have played in the 70s or the 60s.
Yeah,
well, he could have played in the 60s.
A lot of those guys could play. Like,
yeah, but it's like, but once it became a thinking man's game, it's like, it ain't for everybody now. It ain't about being the tallest with the biggest arm. You got to think. And you got to run, and you got to move, because these guys run 4.4s too. Or actually, they run 4.4s, and you don't. Like, you know, it's like it's like you can't run faster backwards than they do forwards. So, yeah, it's like you got to think fast.
Fast. It's a game. You have to be a coach on the field.
But, you know,
nowadays.
but that's the Joe Montana effect. That's the Bill Walsh effect.
Word. Yeah, this is all evolving from that. Yeah.
All right, snap, Job. I think we.
Is it about that time?
Yeah. Oh no, let's not get sued. We don't do that. We don't. It's like, hey, it's like, because I don't know if Disney owns
the Atkins family.
It's like Atkins, yes.
This is the Atkins.
Now Rob Lowe gonna come after us, Joe. You know he'd be all about that Atkins.
Everybody's
all about that life.
Yeah.
He's like 50, but he's like looks way younger than me.
Looks way younger.
Yeah.
Eating
but hey, you can probably outsquat him though.
Was he the biggest squatter?
I don't know. You see how serious he got? Y'all saw his face. He's like, who? It's like, hey, Joe was like, it's like, what is this? It's like, I'll go to Kumite squatting, show anybody that I'm not. All right. Well, Joe, you want to release us?
Okay, yeah. Well, thank you for tuning into the show. Tune in next week, same Giraffe time, same Giraffe channel. We appreciate all of you, and we are out. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, this is Jordan.
And this is Job. You can catch our show, The Giraffe Express, every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m.
On our show, you'll be able to hear about sports and entertainment.
It's a sports show, but you can't really just call it that.
So log on every Wednesday. We'll be in Studio A.
Hey, come check us out. I promise this will be your new favorite show because we are The Giraffe Express.
Long!